Hi everyone, so in today's video we're going to talk about beach body beauty. So that basically just means anything that's going to get your skin looking glowing and fresh and smooth and tanned, whether it's the middle of winter for you or summer like it is for me here in Australia. Sometimes we just want beach body skin all year round, right? So let's just get on to the products. I don't know about you, but hair removal has been the bane of my life for so long. I absolutely hate it. It is just that one beauty routine that I can't stand, but I like to do. I like to feel smooth and silky. And to be honest, I wish I was just bald from the eyebrows down, or no, the eyelashes down actually, because yeah, I need those eyelashes. But yeah, for me, I like to be hair free and smooth. I know that's not a personal choice for absolutely everyone, but for me that's just the way I like to be, and for so long I've just found it to be such a pain. Such a pain. But recently I found epilating, and it has really changed my outlook on my hair removal beauty routine in general. The epilator that I have fallen in love with is the Braun Silk Epil 5 Wet or Dry. So this is their most recent model, and I had been curious about epilating for a while, and I said, right, I'm just going to try it, and I'm so glad that I did. So to talk a little bit about this model, it is cordless, so you just charge it up and you can use it absolutely anywhere, which just makes it really easy. This comes with an epilator, a shaver and a trimmer, so it's kind of like a 3-in-1 device as well. And you can also use it wet or dry, so that just makes life really easy if you just want to pop in the bath and do it, or maybe you can just do it in your bedroom, whatever. You can just do it anywhere. It's really easy. So if you don't know what epilating is basically plucking the hair out from the root, and it's kind of a similar concept to waxing when you think about the hair being ripped out from the root. So it lasts a lot longer than shaving, but being able to do it at home means that it's much more cost effective than waxing, because you just have to buy the device once and you're not going back monthly for treatments again and again, and you can just deal with it at home. There's also no hairy Mary growing out period with epilating. If you are a waxer, you'll know that between waxes you kind of have to let the hair grow quite a bit, whereas epilating you can do on quite short hairs. So to me that is just a godsend. I just want to be able to remove it when I want to. I don't want any hairy stages whatsoever. It's really simple to use, and I'm just going to show it to you now on my arm so you can see it in use. It's really simple. So basically what you do, there are 2 speeds. The first one, I would say go for that if you're like a newbie to hair removal, but after time you'll be able to use it on the second one, and it just is really fast. So just on the first setting here, you just switch it on and the epilating head will spin, and then you just press it, and that's it. And that's basically it. You do that all over the body wherever you want to remove hair, and it just plucks the hair out from the root. As with doing your eyebrows for the first time, epilating can hurt a little bit when you first start off, but over time it turns into just a mild discomfort, which it's not even that painful to begin with. I wouldn't even use the word pain, but the discomfort will just gradually decrease until it is virtually painless within, you know, the first few months of using it. I have definitely found that I am not feeling as much as I did at the start. I'm just so pleased that I found epilating. It has just saved me so much time and money already that I think I'm like a dedicated epilator for life now. I just absolutely love it, and I would recommend epilating to newbies or hair removal veterans, whatever you want to call yourself. I am so glad that this is the first model that I tried, because it is a really advanced model in my opinion. I think it's amazing. The fact that you can use it wet and dry, there's 2 speeds, there's a trimmer, a shaver and an epilator. It's just fab for one tiny little device. It is the Braun Silk Epil 5. Don't forget that I will have lots of information linked in the description box about it anyway, and please let me know in the comment section what way you remove your hair and if you like epilating too. So there you have it, girls, my new favorite defuzzing tool. It's love. One of the key products to use if you want smooth, glowing skin is exfoliators. I cannot stress that enough. My first product that I love to use, I'm not going to show you, I'm going to put a picture here instead, because nobody wants to see my gross one that I use in the bath, but I really love exfoliating mitts. I feel like they're really cost effective. You can use them with or without an actual exfoliating product like a scrub, but I just find them really good, especially if you're a fake tanner. They remove tan so well. My favorite at the moment is from Bondi Sands, which is this one here that I've pictured here. It's just a really simple and effective way to get your legs looking shiny and smooth and like super Victoria's Secret, you know. It just is such a simple thing, but it works so well. Next up are physical exfoliators, which are basically scrubs. It's like a body wash scrub. There are so many on the market, and I'm just going to show you 3 that I've tried out lately that I've really liked. There are different scrubs in all different price ranges, so whether you're a student or a millionaire, there is a scrub for you. So I'm going to start off with the Dirty Works Good Clean Fun Buff Your Stuff Body Scrub. This was sent to me recently and I really enjoyed it. It smells like kind of like coconuts or something, and it's got a really like gritty scrub in it. I feel like if you get this into like your knees and your the heels of your feet, it really just gets that old skin off and just rejuvenates your skin. And as far as I know, this one is quite cheap too, so that's good. So next up is a product from Sanctuary Spa, and this is their Ultimate Salt Scrub. This is actually my second one. I've already used one up completely, and this is a beautiful salt scrub that is a very oily one. So when you're scrubbing your legs or your body, you really feel that hydration of the oil, and also the scrub is quite abrasive, so you really feel like it's getting in there and just getting rid of those dead skin cells. I wouldn't recommend this if you're planning on fake tanning straight afterwards, because if there's an oil residue on your skin, it will stop your tan from developing properly. But other than that, I really like it. It's a really quite spa-like product for the drugstore. I think it's really nice. And my third exfoliator is the Clarins Exfoliating Body Scrub for Smooth Skin. This is just another scrub, but it's a little bit like extra luxurious. I really like Clarins. It's one of my favorite brands, and I love their body care. I never thought I would get into like luxurious body care, but the Clarins stuff is just blowing me away. I really like them. And this is just a really creamy, luxurious body scrub that scrubs the skin without being overly abrasive or too soft. It's just a nice middle ground, and it really like gets that skin shining and brand new. I really like it. I have to say, I'm not always the best at moisturizing my body. Sometimes I'm tired when I'm showering before bed and I forget to do it. But when I do it, I notice a huge difference, so I really try and keep on top of it. It's so important to keep your skin hydrated if you want to keep that really youthful glow that makes us look beach body ready, because you don't want scaly, dry skin when you're getting your legs out in a nice skirt. That shine and that glow is what makes us look nice and healthy. So moisturizing is really key, and it doesn't have to be expensive. One of the best moisturizers for the lazy girls is the Vaseline Intensive Care Spray Moisturizer. This is, I don't know what scent this is. Oh, this is fragrance free, so it's just a really simple one, and I find this so good for lazy days. I don't know why spraying it on your skin makes it easier than just like pumping it out and wiping it. I don't know what it is, but when I use this, I feel like I'm moisturized in 2 seconds. It's quite a light moisturizer. It's not quite as thick as the other two I'm going to show you, but that makes it really good for when you don't want to have that thick, heavy feeling. If you're moisturizing before you go out to work and you want to dress straight away afterwards, it's really good for that. The thicker ones are often nice for nighttime, so you can kind of just like coat your whole body, put on your fluffy PJs, and just like soak in the moisture. That's what I do anyway. Another one is the Palmer's Cocoa Butter range. I've been using Palmer's for years. I've tried most of their creams, I've used their body oil, and they all work really well, and they're really low prices as well. You're not going to break the bank with these. This is a newer formula from them. This is the coconut oil formula. So it's similar to the previous one, but it's, I guess, made with the oil. And I find this amazing as well. If you're not a fan of that kind of like cocoa butter scent, you mightn't like it, but I really like that smell, and I love this for nighttime or after a bath. I just absolutely slather myself in it, and I just get into my PJs, and then when I wake up, my skin is just supple and glowing, and it feels so hydrated. I mentioned this one in one of my favorites videos before Christmas. This is the Rose Hip Intensive Hydrating Body Lotion from Isano. I really like this, but again, I would say this is more one for nighttime, because it really kind of like sits on top of the skin and really takes that time to soak in because it's so thick. But that's what I love about it. If you want your skin just to get a good drink, layer this on before you go to bed, and you will be absolutely glowing by morning. It is gorgeous. I really like how this makes my skin feel. And this is actually my second bottle. As you can see, it looks brand shiny new. It's my second one. I completely used up my first bottle, so there you go. That's saying something. If you're one of those lucky girls who tans naturally, I'm so jealous, you can probably skip this part. But for us pale girls who like to fake tan is a huge essential in summertime to make us feel glowing and beach body ready. I personally am a fan of tanning. I love it. It is a bit of a pain in the butt sometimes, but I love how it makes me feel. It makes me feel slimmer. It makes me feel like I look healthier. I do enjoy my pale skin as well, but during the summer I definitely like to have a little bit of a tan going on. So I'm just going to show you 3 of my favorite tanning products right now. The first one I have used for probably about a year, and it's one of my most used tans. I do use quite a few brands, but this is one of my most used. It is the Bondi Sands The Australian Tan Self Tanning Foam in Dark. This is, I think, about $20 in the drugstore or the pharmacies, which I think is great for a fake tan, and I really like it. It's definitely one of the best I've used in the last couple of years. It's a great colour, it fades really nicely on me, which I think is really important. You don't want that fading stage where you look like you've got leprosy or something. And it develops nicely on me, it doesn't give a terrible scent, so your boyfriend isn't going to be like backing away from you in the bed. And just, it's a really good overall tan. If you would like to see an entire video dedicated to fake tanning, just let me know and I can do that for you guys. Just let me know in the comment section below. So yeah, I've really been enjoying that tan. A tan that has recently blown me out of the water is the Rimmel Sun Shimmer Self Tan Mousse in Dark Matte. The minute I tried this, I was like, this doesn't feel like a cheaper tan. I don't mean that if something costs less, it's not good, but when it comes to fake tan, sometimes spending your money is better. You do really see better results. But this is one of the best tans I've ever used. It develops so evenly on me, and when you shower, the tan just doesn't come off all in the shower. You know the way some tans you're like, ooh, I look so brown, and then you shower to get the guide colour off and it all comes off. This doesn't. You still obviously have guide colour come off, but what's left underneath is such a great colour. I absolutely love this. I'm really blown away by it. It's a great colour. It doesn't give off a terrible smell. There's not really a whole lot bad I can say about it, and it's super cheap as well, which is just hallelujah. I'm going to keep trying it to make sure I absolutely love it, but again, if you want to see a full fake tanning video, just let me know in the comment section below. And the last tanning product I have is the Clarins Radiance Plus Golden Glow Booster, made to measure self tan. That's a mouthful. So this is basically a concentrated self tanner that you put into your face cream. So at night, what I usually do is put a little bit of face cream on the back of my hand, apply a few little drops of this into the middle, mix it round, and then I'll apply it to my face, usually with a makeup brush. Sometimes I use my hands if I'm lazy, but I usually use a makeup brush so that I get a nice even coverage. And this gives you the most lovely, natural fake tan on your face. If you've ever tried fake tanning your face with like the body fake tanners that I've just showed you, it just never looks quite right. It just clings to all the wrong patches on your face. I don't know if that's just me, but it's just never looked quite right on me, whereas this just looks like I got a bit of sun, and it kind of makes me feel like I don't have to wear as much foundation because it really evens out my skin tone. I love this, and I've been using this non-stop and there's barely any gone. Because you use only a couple of drops, it's a really good investment. You just use hardly any product at all. So I love this. I've loved this for ages. It is so important to wear SPF. I cannot stress it enough, especially if you live in the same side of the world as me. In New Zealand or Australia, the sun is so harsh, but you should be wearing SPF no matter where you are. If you're out in the sun, whether you fake tan, whether you naturally tan, you need to be wearing SPF to protect yourself. And I feel like SPF is one area that you should invest in. I like to go for more high-end brands when it comes to SPF, because I feel like, especially with the face, not so much with the body, but with the face, I just feel like some of the cheaper ones clog my pores and make me break out, whereas some of the more high-end ones, it's almost like a moisturizer. It's not half as greasy, and I just feel like the quality is better overall. So the first one I want to show you is the Dermalogica Protection 50 Sport SPF 50 Broad Spectrum. You always want to look for broad spectrum, and this is a body one that is also waterproof, which is great if you're on the beach. This will keep your skin hydrated and protected while you're swimming. I think it's up to about an hour or so. Just make sure you read the directions. So that's really, really good if you're on the beach, and it's very hydrating as well, which is great. Next is the Clarins 50 Plus Sunscreen Control Cream for face. Again, I really love Clarins products when it comes to body and SPF and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, it's nice to invest a little bit in the face, and this is just a really nice one for the face. It doesn't clog the pores. It feels really light, but it gives you the protection you need, and you don't end up with sunspots and aging on your skin, which is what nobody wants. And it's SPF 50. Try and get the highest SPF for your face that you can. Just trust me, you will thank me in like 20 years, I promise you. It doesn't matter if your face is a little bit whiter than your body, because trust me, rather be a little bit pale than have wrinkles. Am I right? Yes. A brand I fell in love with for SPF last summer was Alpha H, and this is the Protection Plus Daily SPF 50 Plus Broad Spectrum Cream. I really liked this. Again, it was light, it was hydrating. I didn't feel like I had a big greasy film on my face, and it kept me protected and stopped me from getting burnt. So I highly recommend that one as well. So those are all the Beachbody beauty items I have to show you today. Please let me know yours. I want to know your favorite fake tans, your favorite body creams. Let me know everything. I love hearing you guys' favorites. I know I say that at the end of every video, but it's true. I love hearing what you love as well. I feel like it makes us all friends, just recommending stuff to each other. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and please subscribe if you're not already. If you subscribe, you will just get a notification when I upload a video, so you don't miss any beauty banter videos from me. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again really soon.